is up, everybody? Binding of Isaac starts now with MaelstromTier. We just had that Lilith run that, despite all odds, actually went pretty well. Was it that run with Eden that we had in the cathedral and then totally screwed it up? We almost got everybody save for Eve, looks like, with the heart kill. So I guess it's inevitable. Gotta go play Eve, which I'm not a fan of, but we'll make it work. Our seed is S4G0, 0X4B. That just sounded like a strange cell phone kind of thing. The S4GO with lovely 4C compilation. White Shot, nice Metroid reference. It's not amazing, but it'll work. It's also not great that we got cornered, but that was kind of my fault. This is the issue that I kind of have with being Eve. It's just, man, until we get that Whore Babylon state, we're just kind of in it for damage. Which I guess I could hit these guys, sort of start it now. Definitely, since we had that Spirit Heart, we could take it and at least be buffered for it. But for all things considered, I'd rather, if I could avoid it, I would rather not just take damage because we can. And also, I don't want to get hit by this champion because that would be a pain, except for the fact that I just ran myself into another corner. But it's okay. Now we're in our Babylon state. Hooray! We're a self-fulfilling prophecy, and ever since then, I've been disseminated. If anyone wants to get that reference, it's Soul Coughing 1. I believe the album Irresistible Bliss. It's probably one of my favorites. Granted, they only had 3 albums, but it's still a fantastic one. I'd say El Oso's probably my favorite, though. It doesn't help that, or it does help, I guess, that it's the one that you heard all the songs from when they were on Cartoon Network, like Circles and Rollin'. But the rest of the album's great. Blame is pretty good. Between Rolling and Circles is Misinformed, which is a great song to go in between it. St. Louise isn't great. Houston's okay. Especially with that part where it just says roll bookie mother effer for like a minute. You know. Heroin is a often cited example to Mike Doty. But it's still, I don't know. Soul Coughing's great. But this is Binding of Isaac, not the talk about music forever. I don't know. I do have to find my niche somewhere, and if it's through dumb tangents about 90s bands, then unfortunately the market is already saturated for that. It's not fair, though. I mean, I'd say that Soul Coughing was a late 90s, early 2000s era thing. And it's weird, though. Like, Mike Doty now has a successful solo career, and he does not like his old Soul Coughing like band stuff. I guess 8's probably my favorite thing of his. Like, his last album was very weird and obscure, or not obscure, but it was like experimental, not in the same way that Soul Coughing was neat, like slacker jazz, as they called it. That was just like, I can get with this. Instead, it's just like, what am I even listening to? Granted, those are some songs on Irresistible Bliss, which is why I don't think it compares. Ball bandages, it's okay. I guess I wouldn't want an upgrade to our health. Is that the syntax that I'm going to be using? I guess I wouldn't want an HP upgrade because that would be kind of useless. We can take this heart and still be in Whore Babylon, which is good. Might want to give away our HP for Deal with the Devil. Then we'll be in Whore Babylon forever. Also, we may be trapped in a box, so So there's that. This guy might give us an HP upgrade, which any other day I would be happy with. Oof. Skirting on by. So we get the Book of Sin, at least unlocked, which is not really a great item. So I'm gonna assume that we've beaten all of the sins now on this save. That self-sacrifice room is not very useful for us. Let's see, is it worth the bomb for a penny? Of course not. If one of those rocks were tinted, I would consider it. But we need to get a key first, but that sounded like a key drop, so. It's nice playing a game in headphones. Then you can definitely hear the sounds. And they've definitely like, okay, Libra. Now we've got bombs and keys for days. This is the second time we've gotten Libra, and I gotta tell you, since that last time, still haven't really learned about it. It balances you out. So certain upgrades are upgrades like all around, but it's like super minimal, maybe? I don't pretend to know. Just realize that Pupa Duplex has some great like spectral tiers stuff going on, where we can shoot through rocks, kind of use rocks as cover, and that's really nice. But let's not worry about that. Let's worry about this giant enemy who's now dead. If we could get some piercing shots, that would be even better. But it's pretty rare. I mean, there's like 2 items. There's Cupid's arrow, and one of the zodiac signs does it. That's pretty lucky. But not very lucky that this frigging guy decided to have that thing. Do we want to spend a bomb to get rusted key? Maybe. Cracked dice could be good. We don't have any active items, but it's still like super great. 15 cents on an unknown item. Rusted key just gets more keys. We don't have a trinket. Bomb for a trinket. And a penny. Just it's exactly the phrase, that turn of phrase I would use. Just Oh no, the higher eh is more like a squeaky pipe or something. Let's not. Unless we wanted this to be the Foley hour. I did have to do when we had a production class, we had to make our own sounds. A lot of it was really fun. My friend Brian, he made a dragon sound by basically taking our oldie rusty microphone arm, just making that kind of slide and whine, and then slowing it down, and it just sounded monstrous. Latchkey is great because it gets us a spirit heart. What do you got for us? Oh right, Curse of the Unknown. Well, you know, let's Gubby's hairball. Go for broke. Contract from below is pretty good. Running on 2 spirit hearts is not great, but I don't know why I've gotten into this. Turn of voice. I take Ventricle Racer, which is actually pretty bad. Because check it out, here's what I can do. Ooh, portals. I mean, it can be useful, I guess. Like, we can run around and do fun stuff with it, or at least like avoid people. At the same time, like, I don't know. We got this dice shard. If we find a better active item, which I really hope we do, we'll be able to get rid of it, possibly re-roll it. We probably want to save the dice shard, as it, I think, says, is D6 plus D20. D6 re-rolls items, and the D20 re-rolls stuff on the floor. So if we could either utilize both of them, or at least utilize one of them in a really good way, that is fairly lucky, then we should be good. Right now, though, let's like worry about surviving. And also, okay, they made a bridge themselves, so that's great. I didn't get anything out of it except for this penny, but yeah. It's the thought that counts. Luck upgrade. It's great. We should probably do greed run at some point. We'll think about that in a bit. Let's focus, you know. Try to catch too many, or bird in the hand is worth. Oh, good. I don't want either of these items. Best friend is like awful. Ventricle razor, you know, I complain that it's not great, but at least I can find a use for it. There's a way to drop active items. So then you're asking, why not just straight up D6 it now? I don't know. I just wanted to see if there are any other better uses for it. We don't want to pop this thing immediately and then find something even more worth re-rolling and then just go, well, okay, great. You got the hollow. He's not too bad. Unless we just run into him because we don't know how to draw lines. He's not even the one that shoots. And I was kind of worried that he was going to shoot. And then I was like, wait a minute. That's just stupid. Experimental treatment. Yeah, screw it. We didn't get any HP upgrade from it, so I'm going to say it's okay. I don't really want multi-dimensional baby, and I don't want to reroll for it. Okay, that's great. How's our damage is at 3, which I think is what we like are normally at. I don't feel like experimental treatment really did anything for us. Maybe it's because Libra, like, we would have gotten changes, but Libra kind of like screwed everything up. For like not killing these flies in one hit. That is such an annoyance. Please. Stars. Stars takes us to our treasure room, which we already got to. It's not, like, if we don't take it down with us, it's not the end of the world. It would be pretty nice. Hello. There might be an item on sale, but I don't really want to bother with that. I'll just mumble my way through. Our secret room. Dice. Alright. Sad Onion's pretty good. It's a tiers upgrade. Which just means we get to shoot more. I kind of feel like our secret room might be right here. Why would I spend 2 bombs instead of 1 key? I don't know, shut up. Full health. It's okay, Retrovision's awful. Purity's nothing, actually. But a Spirit Heart is fine. And... like, what else have we got here? We should probably try to... oh, hello! We should probably try to finish this floor. We're on Caves 1, Catacombs 1. This is not that thing. Okay, Telepathy for Dummies is slightly better than a thing that I should be using more, but I don't. That being said, Telepathy for Dummies is still pretty bad. I don't know if I would have... I wouldn't have re-rolled it. And here's the thing, is that was a library, and libraries, until you exhaust their pool with re-rolls, which is very rare to happen. You can, but it's, you know, you kind of got to plan it. Could you just freaking not? Please be a good kill. Pretty fly. Fantastic. Pretty fly. I don't want to spend a Spirit Heart. Can't, our room, we already found our secret room, so we're not going to be able to get in there for free. Blah de blah. We got our Stars card. Alexander Skarsgård. That wonderful actor who played Brad T. Was it Brad T. Colbert? Iceman, Generation Kill. It's a very good series. I'm kind of surprised. Amazon Prime, or the Amazon Instant Video, has a lot of like old HBO shows on. Not exactly like too old, but not as recent as like Game of Thrones, but old HBO shows on it, and they're all really really good. Band of Brothers, The Pacific. Started watching that, and then I realized it was the same thing. Like, I remember liking Band of Brothers a long time ago. I was like, oh yeah, The Pacific will be fun, but then you kind of remember that it's like, oh right, this is an entire thing just to say, boy, war is really, really awful, isn't it? And you're just like, yeah. So, it's not great. I mean, it's great, but you're like, it's emotionally draining in a way that I didn't come into it. I just went like, man, I just want to watch something that's mildly entertaining. I wasn't expecting a Hogan's Heroes like war thing, but I wasn't really looking forward to this. Generation Kills, more or less, not the same. Not as much war as hell. Not much war, but still entertaining. It's still also kind of emotionally draining in a way. But there you go. There's my possibly decade-old HBO reviews, accompanied by Isaac. If Libra is tied to our consumables as well, considering that Libra gives us consumables, then the more we have of them, the better we are. Like, theoretically, right? So contract from below is awesome for us, because then we just get more stuff. More stuff equals more us. Living. Damn it. There should be some sort of trinket or thing, if it doesn't already exist, to give us more chances for... Okay, let's... I want a Tinted Rock. Where I was going with, and then I get hit by that champion. I was unhappy. I would trade a bomb for a Spirit Heart. Probably not trade a bomb for 3 cents. But I will scratch my ear, it was bothering me. Trickle Charge. Is it better than Rusted Key? We should be using... Not really, considering what we have right now. It would probably be better. Like, how did I not get hit there? Is anyone's guess. I should definitely be using this because we can use it every other room. Not that it's like our game changer, but I'm sure that if our shots hit a lot more, then it might save us. I do not like this area. Let's see, what good pills have we had? We got a Pretty Fly. We only really need one more of those to make it useful. Full health isn't bad. Why have I held on to the Stars card is anyone's guess. Granted, it would have been a pain in the butt to like venture this far out and then have to kind of weasel our way back into the good graces of the map or whatever. Drop the bomb and run away like an idiot. Speed downgrade, okay. I'm never gonna dance again. But also never gonna like probably do that. At least for a while. Especially if I just did that whole postulating thing where I'm like, maybe Libra's tied to how many consumables we have, and the more we have, the better. So let's throw all my bombs into mushrooms. Probably isn't really good. That said, Tinted Rock gets us some Spirit Darts. I'm really glad they were stacked on top of each other. Yeah, that one shot that just kind of went around. We'll have Telepathy for Dummies for our boss fight. I'm not entirely sure what it'll be. Guess we would have had it either way. It's a stain! Well, I shouldn't have been surprised. This is, what is it, is it Catacombs 2 or just Catacombs in general? We're fighting the stain. Here's the shots that go really fast. I've learned your pattern more than normal. You're gonna pop up, you're gonna do your... If I was hitting to your side, you would do your little, like, side shot. This is that again. Can't beat me now. I know your tricks. Still don't like this one because it's really annoying, but if we could get Guppy's hairball like in there, that would be great. But I can't see his health because the mic's in the way. Looks pretty fine, actually. You know, telepathy might not be too... Like, homing shots are always great. Just having an active item for telepathy that's like only every other room is just bad. Which is why I'm just taking the piss out of it. But, like, I like telepathy because it gives it a little extra range. It feels like it grabs onto the enemy and just kind of... Just a little extra. So it really helps in that fight. I don't know where I'm going. In general. I'm going here. That's for sure. I mean, that's probably not an amazing use of it. BFF. Yes, please. Not just because it makes our Guppy's hairball humongous. But, like, we're not entirely invincible with this. But we're pretty dang invincible. With our little shield of stuff. Okay. This, now we can take as much HP upgrades as we want. Because now we can just kind of get rid of them. So then definitely we don't need Trickle Charge. And we can also just, I don't know, throw away our hearts. Because whatever. We've also, oh yeah, we've also got infestation. So every time we get hit or hurt ourselves, we spawn flies. Like, it's not great. If I have the option, I would definitely choose to, like, not take damage. But it's control, it's chaos. So there's that. Host heads are annoying, but not with their sweet orbital frame kind of thing going on. That's not quite what I meant. Aren't orbital frames the thing from Zone of the Enders? If it's not, it's still a pretty cool title. Alright. We could look for a secret room. There's like a couple places where it could be, so I don't want to... We're already here. Yeah, just forget that. Vague Bostonian accent, forget about it. I wasn't trying to do a Boston accent there. It was just like, you know, like the Elcor in Mass Effect. They'll just say what they want before it because they, like, humans and stuff can't pick up on their subtle pheromones or whatever that they're doing. Tried doing some Guppy's hairball stuff. Was not having it. Make you shields. There's one of those. This is a kind of annoying room, potentially. We can just get down here and take care of you. This run is just about okay. Like, always could do with more damage. Always could do with more health. We could do with something like weird / amazing that just splits this run. Firemind is not that. In fact, it's almost worse because it has potential of blowing up our enemies. Not these guys. These guys always blow up. But sometimes enemies will blow up when they are on fire. So that could be bad. but it does do a little bit of fire damage. So, a bomb and 2 keys for what's inside. I've made worse decisions. We could hedge our bets by putting a bomb, like, here-ish. See if the secret room? No? Okay. Empress. We already have Horror Babylon state, so effectively, it was worthless. Probably copyrighted Price is Right sad trumpet noise. Actually, we should probably make sure that that's like, you know, I don't want to call a tuba a trumpet. It's pretty low, but I still think it's a brass instrument. Because it's just boom, 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 and now I've been copyright striked. Alright. I don't feel stronger. But what doesn't kill what... I'm not going to try to quote... Not to say that Kanye was the originator of that, but that was kind of where I was going with it, and then I lost it. Also, what did I get hit by? Did I walk into this fire that I made myself? Or did I step into a half pixel of the shot? It's too late now. We'll review the records later. I should probably just pop the map out like that. I'm not actually a fan of it. It's Curse of the Maze. Didn't realize that. We haven't been totally screwed, but now that I've said it, I should prepare my butt. Because, man, we friggin' hate... see there, enemy just blew up. Fire mind. Really, really hate Curse of the Maze. Hello, you. Here's a thing that I bet we can do. Also interesting. I will consider it. Ow! I will take you though. I'll blow you up. Please. For like 8 cents. So for a 5 on the die, it re-rolls the floor in a... Hear me out. There's a spirit heart on our item room. I don't remember that. I would like to go back now. It re-rolls our floor in that we just redo the floor, which could be useful. It could also just make us take a lot of time, but it still could be worth it in a way. Like, because then we get more stuff, and I always want more stuff. Just hedge our bets a little more. But it kind of ends our floor as we're on it. There's an item called the Forget Me Now. I don't know if it's an unlockable or not. It's pretty useful in that way. Why did I take it after I just thought, you know, all of our pills have been awful except for the pretty flies, but they came like really early. I will try to look for something. Lovers is okay. Oh, you know what? I don't have to deal with you. I'm better than this. Who do you think you are? Curse of the Maze? You also go to a shop. You got the money for it. Don't know why I was avoiding it. I've just kind of gotten used to like not having money in general. And just thought, you know, maybe next year. Alright, now you're just being silly, you know? And personally, I think it's more like you're being petty. The Empress doesn't really matter, because the second... Alright, it's probably because of this thing in the way. Hey, PhD! Where were you 10 minutes ago? Whatever, fine. Telepills is not actually good. Why would you ever? I don't know, we may get just like... We got 2 cents out of it, we got a heart, we got flies out of it. Was it worth it? Only you can decide. But, yeah, it's probably not really. I don't know, these flies are good. In a way. In a way of we can kill our boss. Or these guys faster. It was these guys. This guy again. Shouldn't be too bad because we've got like these exploding hits and our super shields. Still got hit by an explosion, so what do I know? Range isn't that great. We got a range upgrade from Blood Clot, but still like pretty far away. Thankfully our damage is like super great suddenly. Great, 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 great. Tears is okay. I don't really want to use telepills. It might throw us into an I am error room, which could just void our floor. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but I would still like to not, if we could. Also, if you could not do this freaking bull, be a little happier. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Once again, I've forgotten about Dre. We got a dime from our IV bag, which is like super great. We didn't find our secret room on this floor, so that wasn't entirely a waste. Wanted it to do that so we could be faster, so I didn't have to chance maze of just like throwing me around. Although it kind of did, because we went like very carefully. Alright. Reroll the floor. It's like we never left. Ow. Wow, the depths won. Amazing. It went real weirdly dark for a second there. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure we don't have Curse of Darkness. We don't have any curse. Which is already better. The only issue that we have, although we're not really doing any boss rush or anything like that, I think we already did boss rush with Eve anyways, right? That was what killed us. Like, we did boss rush and I was like, yeah, we did it, but we're also like shot in the leg. Proverbially. Proverbially? Hyperbole? And also literally, like, shot in the leg because we've been hit so many times. But now we are better. Well, better is an objective kind of thing. That's better. Think we can walk through this fire? That's not a thing that you want to say. It's like, I think that the fire can't hurt us. If we're like Domon in G Gundam, he gets the training from Master Asia, and he just like, while he's cooking, sticks his hand in the fire. He's like, nah, it's cool. Super kung fu masters. They don't burn their hands. They know how to weave and. Okay. So before I get into my stupid, and in fact, it probably did better. Mom's trinket box. It like we can drop a. We'll just pick it up. Whatever. Pick it up. It drops a trinket. Whatever trinket. And when we're carrying the box, we get like the trinket effect is a lot more constant. Fish head, when we get hit, we'll spawn flies like infestation. So I don't know if it'll actually. Ooh, okay. But we spawn like a million flies. So I also don't know what that noise I just made was. Ow. This is my fire mine's a little iffy because it could just explode. But we did it. We also just got hit right at the end there, so just, you know, whatever. Just fine. I don't want to stick with Mom's trinket box for obvious reasons. Like right now, we don't have Whore Babylon State, but at the same time, I would like to like shop around for a trinket. Go. flatworm, which makes our shots even wider. Mom's Pearl gives us more Spirit Heart chances, so I'll take that. Definitely. I am amazed. I don't want to talk about it. Amazed we didn't get hit there. In the game, I said that, and the game said, "Oh, wait, so you wanted to get hit?" And I was like, "No, thanks. It'd be cool if I didn't." I was like, "No, today you get hit. Then tomorrow you get hit, and the next day, and the next day." So now we would like to utilize our range, because it's just nice that our, bomb explosions don't tip off or destroy them. Tip off? Hierophant. Soup good. Hierophant. Whatever. In the words of one Sean Spencer, I've heard it both ways, mister. Boy. And it's gone. Psych is a show that I don't think I'll watch the last episodes because then it'll be over. And I'm sure that the guys who make it would love to come back and do more. But Flush, it was awful. I don't know. It's just like, if I finish it, it'll be done. And I don't know. If it's going to end like Burn Notice did, where it was like, oh, I guess we have to have a narrative plot now, then I don't want it to end, because it'll be garbage. That last season of Burn Notice was just awful. Pretty much like last seasons of shows that don't know if they're going to get renewed or not. I guess they knew they were where they were headed. That was like the final season. But I don't know. It was the same thing with Chuck. Chuck's final season was just garbage, and I couldn't even finish it because it was just like, it's horrible. It's just awful. Now we're here. Do we spend a Spirit Heart to get into here? Potentially get another Spirit Heart. Maybe we spend a bomb. Get a secret room. Of course not. No, can't do that here. Alright. Let's be brave. And then get exploded, so... Actually, I think we were in invincibility still at the end there. So it was pretty much a bum deal. And not like dark bum, which would be nice. Instead, it's just, the regular kind of bum. So luck upgrade's not bad. One chest for whatever's going on here. Fine, I would like to get away from you guys, so if it blows up, nothing bad will come of it. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. We've already made that joke. I don't know if it was this episode or last episode, but repeating commentary tracks means that we've already hit the mark of, my God, will this run just end? Although it has been a couple of times when I've gotten that 5 room, like 4 times in a row. Actually twice once, and then another floor later, it was like, hey, here's a 5 room. Like, please, please, no more. I want this run to end at some point. That was close. Alright. Pretty much a net positive on that. Yeah, looky. Spawn more flies. Not to get in my face. Blow up on your face. There's got to be a better way to phrase that. Dark one. You're not annoying until you do that, apparently. Piece of garbage. Mom's Pearl, it'd be really great if you could, like, spawn some spirit hearts. I know it's only a chance, but I'd really appreciate it. No? Alright. Good talk. Great conversations. Class act all around. I just want to blow up the thing. Of all the explosions that of all the explosions that I wanted to happen, that one at the end, which I didn't need to do, was just to say that I could. Explosions, if you want to eat this bomb. Shove this like smoke. I think it's because of the tiers, how we have them. Because of Pupa Duplex and how we shoot through rocks and stuff. It also screws up that thing. Bumfriend's not great, because he just takes your pennies and then makes random stuff. No. Kidney bean. No. Wafer. Yes. Not a damage upgrade, but dang it, it's a save your butt in the womb card. Not even card, just active effects. Not surprised about greed, it was inevitable. I'm a little sad that if we can't get a donation machine somewhere, that we'll be just kind of stuck with this money. And we get a hermit card and a hermit card. I kind of expected that. I mean, contract from below just doubles your stuff, so it's kind of why we got that that Eternal Heart twice. That just gave us basically a free HP upgrade, which was great. I'd almost want that again, except that we just have to eat it with IV bag, and then our money would be useless. We could see if we've got an arcade on this floor. We've got the chance, definitely. Dance, Chance, Romance as the second ending song for City Hunter would say. Which is, I don't know, I've been watching City Hunter. It's a pretty good 80s anime about a guy who's just a big dumb pervert, but is also a crack shot. And voiced by the guy that also did, I want to say it was before City Hunter, he did Fist of the North Star's Kenshiro, the guy that's like super bass and just angry all the time because he makes people's heads explode. So the fact that he's playing this just like goofball is kind of great in a way. Alright, there's an arcade. That's what I was exactly hoping for. We can even kind of like futz it a little. No donation machine. A little sad about that. Okay. Got the dollar, which just gives us 99 cents. It's not great. I mean, it's good if we didn't have 60 cents that we could be using somewhere else, and if I just picked it up and, you know, it'd be like very redundant. We don't, it caps out at 99 cents, so we wouldn't get 164. It would help us with diagnosing Libra. And considering that I can't really... What is that thing? That's the reroll machine, and we can't really use that. Yeah. Yeah, this is a bad play. Kind of hoping the blood bank would just kind of, or blood bag, sort of happen. Is our damage field? We got a 4, but we did get blood clot, so I can't say that for sure. And I don't feel like we're doing more damage. It doesn't look like our shots are big or anything, or our tiers are up. So maybe it was a bust in thinking that. Now wait for the inevitability that we get a spirit, or we get a secret room that has a nice shop or whatever in it. Whatever. We have 99 cents. If we find something later, it'll be good. If we don't, it is also whatever. Because we could also use this. And I don't know, we could have used it in here and gotten dead bird without having to take, like, spirit heart damage, which would have been nice. But at the same time, it's dead bird. He's not that great. We're not at a big loss until we start getting hit, like, 4 times. Oh, if I've ever had any, if I'm on my deathbed, not paying attention to the sounds, then it would be that, man, kind of regret taking Fire Mind. It's done more damage to us than good. PJ's is freaking great. So get rid of that. Fight Krampus. It's not great. Great is my crutch word, apparently. In radio land, usually on the radio, we ended up having a lot of crutch words. You know, you get into a pattern of, that was this song and this is that song. And, you know, it's not great. Like, sure, you might sound good, but you're going to say that like 4 times every hour. You need to work on that. So I need to work on a way of not saying, this is great, 20 times a day. Which will be great. Really like these guys. They're much worse than the ones that run away and try to and spawn things. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm holding onto this fool card for. Because it just takes us back to our spawn point of the floor. But I don't know. We've had it this far. Why not just like fight for it? I don't want to deal with you guys. Spend a spirit heart to maybe get a spirit heart or something. Yeah. Spend another bomb to try and get a spirit heart out of there. But we don't. But it's fine. It's good that we had the wafer. I didn't forget that we had the wafer. That was why I said spend his spirit heart. Those guys are new to Afterbirth, I believe. They are pains in the butt, as you can see. Because they're the ones that just fire the one laser and then the one that fires the laser behind them. That you can just kind of go like, okay, I can get used to that. But you can't, I can't really differentiate between the ones that do the cross one and then... Except they're even more bloody, I guess. Like they're bloody on their arms as well. It's a learning process. That's why we're here. Actually, we're here to kill Mom's heart after we jumped inside of the womb. So I guess that's not entirely applicable. Mama Gertie. It's actually awful, and I don't remember if I've ever fought her on this thing. On the save. It's got this thing. It's annoying. Shoots shots out, but we can't avoid them. Pretty much should just be able to avoid them due to our sick shield. HP upgrade isn't great, but guess what? We can fix that. We gotta pick up this health, because I don't know. What else are we gonna do with it? Or the pennies, not the health. We probably should pick up the health at some point. Our damage isn't good enough to say that we don't need Horror Babylon, and judging by the fact that this is Womb 2, I don't think we'll ever be, unless we get like everything we've ever wanted in these next chests. Let me down.
2 of clubs.
2 clubs. Probably could have used it and, you know, gotten another bomb out of it. But I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. 68 bombs. Okay. This guy's a little annoying. We can probably just like... Or we can just hit him with the Kiva meat. Now that I think about it. guess we could pick up them for a luck upgrade. I don't think the luck upgrade will, like, change our game, but it might give us a spirit heart that we could use, like, could come in clutch. Golden poop. Ooh, boy. What will we get out of this? A counterfeit penny. More pennies. More potential luck upgrades. I keep, like, putting my foot in my mouth in a way. Of just going, oh great, pennies, how great, and then go, oh wait, pennies might be good. Now that after I've said that we might need all the spirit hearts we can get, do we take a gamble? Probably not. And I will spend my time trying to get you guys out of your rhythm. More luck upgrades. More stuff. We should probably shoot that poop because it might spawn a heart, and that heart, because of Mom's Pearl, might spawn a spirit heart. I am the magic seer. As for supermodels, $1 million. It's my favorite dumb joke in any sort of, like, media. When someone's like, it's not like the person's just gonna show up, and then the person that they're looking for just shows up, and so his friend is like, quick, wish for something else. We're taking more damage than we need to do on this thing. This does exactly what it says. Extended stat time, more bombs. We're not using bombs. We probably maybe should. We're not. So that room was actually a really bad bust because we took damage in it, and then we took damage by just being a virtue of it being the... let's not worry. Let's just calm down. You're tilting again. I don't mean like we're falling out of our chair. Not yet. That'll be a stream highlight for the rest of us. It might go up. Oh, that's exactly what's going on. Excuse me. From across the room, sloth. All right. This is our final gift. Bob's rotten head. Let's do this. Probably wait until we can... Oh, you little bee with a little p. Alright, I think that was good. We didn't get any poison out of it, which is kind of a bad deal. But, alright. Why not? We're already balling out of stupidity. Like, we unlocked Crow Baby, and we unlocked question mark, and the Blue Womb, which is... Well, now we're going to have to worry about being fast, because that is basically our signal of... You can only get to that Blue Womb if you beat Mom's Heart in 30 minutes, I believe. Under 30 minutes. Oh, good. Heart for... Oh, no, there's Ninja Rock up there. I want you to show me the way. Like, literally, please, tell me where I'm going. We've already also used that joke today. It's been a very... You've met me at a very strange time in my life. I should not have ran into that. That was 100% me. We also traded in our IV bag for fucking Bob's brain, or Bob's rotten head. Remember, I did that intentionally. But now that we're like past that, seems a bit, silly. Not saying it's like the worst thing, but it's kind of like if we were in an apocalypse situation, and you're just like, I wouldn't make, well, I wouldn't be making love if it wasn't a kind of thing, I wouldn't do you if you were the last person on Earth, and then that apocalypse happened, so they're like, well, my standards have dropped significantly. But then they realize that help is arriving and stuff, and they're just like, well, now I regret this. This anecdote does not make sense, and in retrospect, I sound like really horrible. So, Guess there's no turning back now. I don't like... Is this like a champion version of that? With weird zigzags? Consider me not a fan. Also, this room. It's going to be a bit of a... How? How did that even happen? I'm not going to say that was the best thing I've ever done in my Isaac career or my life, but that was possibly like one of my favorite moments. Oh my god, you cursed the maze and I didn't even notice! Damn you! You evil, evil curse! Okay, it did kick us forward a little. Granted, I just walked up into a room that was like, we didn't need to go to. But I don't know, I was thinking, yeah, I was preemptively, that's what I'll say, I was preemptively waiting for Curse of the Maze to just kind of screw me over. I didn't just kind of forget. I just kind of forgot, actually. What are you supposed to be? The tower, it's pretty useless. What happened to our Fool card? Did we do that like an hour ago? We were supposed to stick together. Double sloth. You're just okay. I have your rotten head. Oh good, another one. I missed Bob's rotten head. It's okay though. We'll use the one in that other room. And then we'll be fine. I don't think we'll have to worry about Satan. Maybe the Fallen will be a little bit of a pain. We can do some good placement of bombs. Maybe Bob's rotten head would be good for there, but let's wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now! Yeah! It's a great bomb. Next is that one. This is going to be a pain to dodge. It's really only when he starts chasing us down we have to dodge the cross shot. Like, that's annoying. We should be fine with our pretty fly ball of bandages thing. Beautiful halo. Now I'll use this here. I think we missed. So, yeah, whatever. Satan is down. Which means now we just have to fight this guy. He's annoying. This is a tower card, because who cares at this point? I'm taking enough stupid damage. I probably shouldn't say who cares, because we could just totally... let's not. Okay! Every time they spawn in, I, like, step right into them, so... It's okay. We're fine. Satan is dead. Can't believe we almost died at the end there. But we didn't. Instead, we got this ending again. You know, we look in the box where everybody would get in the box. We got unlocked the razor and the negative, which is good. Now we can get like past Satan, which is even more interesting. We also unlocked ending 10, which we skipped, so we'll watch it now. Beat the thing. Check out the box. I don't know why I'm narrating this. Oh, right, we unlocked Blue Baby, so, gee, I wonder what character we're gonna be using next time. But let's worry about that later, because, you know, right now, it's time for the end of the Binding of Isaac episode. It's been, like, almost an hour, unless I just keep going on and rambling for about 30 seconds, but I probably won't. Thank you for watching. If you would, consider leaving a like. That'd be really helpful. Also subscribe, because I'll have a video every day or so. And that's about it. I will see you next time.